Hello, and welcome to day 11 of the VShow Live, 30 days, 30 lives. And can you even imagine why we are on day 11 so far? Let me know in the comments where you're watching me from. I would love to know your country, where you are based right now. And of course, if you can see me, watch me well. Today's topic is going to be focused on how to set up your SMART goals. And if you haven't watched my presentation on the Financial Success Summit, where I talked about with Moira Monet about finance, about setting up your SMART goals, let's dive into that today for the first time. And of course, let me know in the comments, have you ever used SMART goals? Do you use SMART goals? Do you know what SMART goals are? Let me know in the comments. Live today on YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. And in about 1 hour, I'm going live on the Instagram to answer all your questions. How about my background? I've been using finally the green screen I had bought in the previous lockdown here in Athens, was about last April. How have you been doing so far? What are you working on? A translation project, your marketing, prospecting strategy, anything else that you would like to share with me? I would love to get to know each other. So today we start the second part of our lives. I learned about them last week. Hello, Marcella. Thank you so much. So we're going to dive into on actually how to use them and actually how to set your SMART goals today. Thank you for joining me live once again. So today it starts the second part of our actually lives, because we're going now to focus to strategies to grow your business, rather than the first part was mostly devoted to starting out translators and things that we need to have implemented as starting out translators, our CV, how to find our first client, cover letter, agencies, vs their clients, things like that. And now the second part is going to focus on actually client acquisition strategies and to use them to grow our business. Yeah, and I'm going actually, Marcella, to show you my slides, part of a 3 hours hands-on training workshop that I've held many times, and a worksheet, 30 pages worksheet. Hello, Manuel. Thank you for joining me. Where are you from? Are you from Rome? Where you were yesterday? Manuel, have you ever used SMART goals? Let's share my screen with you and start our training. I hope that you see my slides about SMART goals and that Marcella just disclosed. What the acronym stands for: specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-based. This is very important. So I'm checking that you can see me. Okay, yeah, great. You can see my slides. Thank you so much. So I'm checking also your comments here: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, it's realistic, and time-based, time-bound, yeah, the same. So let's start. What does it mean, the SMART goals? Means specific. Your goal precisely spells out your desired result. It has to be specific, okay? Measurable, it's something that we tend to neglect. The goal states your target in measurable terms, so you will know when you have arrived there. Hello, Elena. SMART goals, great subject always, and I can tell you why this is such a great subject, and we need to have set our SMART goals before we start any other client and prospecting strategy for our business. Achievable, it's very important to be achievable. A goal is achievable to accomplish within a defined any defined limitations, okay? Realistic, your goal can be accomplished within the specified time and with available resources. So realistic is very important, Marcella. Time-based or time-bound, there is a calendar date by which you plan to achieve your goal. So let me know in the comments any achievable goal, SMART goal that you have set. This is our exercise for today. Any SMART goal, it has to have numbers, okay? So A very common mistake for my mentees, they set as a goal, I want to, for example, by the next year, have more clients. No, because that's not specific. Maybe it has a time frame, but it's a very generic, so it's not specific, it's not measurable, and we do not know if it's achievable, because more clients can mean anything. We need it measurable, like I want to have gained 2 direct clients by the end of the year. This is a totally measurable and specific, realistic, yes or no, depends on the efforts that you are going to put there, time-based, because it's by the end of the year, and achievable. So let's find out your own smart goals and continue to the next slide. Let's see some examples. 2 new clients, agencies, for example, by the end of the month. 8 new prospects, which is totally different, per week. 8 new prospects per week for the full month. $6,000 in business booked per month for the next semester. So it's specific, it has a time frame, it's measurable, okay? You know if you have achieved it or not because you have numbers. 22 billable hours worked per week for the full month. That's also a goal. Our goal doesn't have to be only for our income or, for example, money. It has also with our productivity, like how many hours we're going to work per week. 10 emails to prospects, potential to new clients per week. So we have measurable here, 10 emails to prospects, very specific, potential new clients per week. It's also time based. So we can also set goals for our marketing strategy efforts. So let me know, we are like about to end this year. We have 1 month in front of us. Have you set any SMART goals? This can be anything. It has to do with your client acquisition strategy, marketing strategy. It can be anything. Your everyday or weekly or monthly billable hours, or let me know your SMART goals. Be resourceful here. Find ideas of SMART goals. SMART goals can apply to anything that we do, like even if how many emails to send per week to potential clients, or if we're going to use LinkedIn, how many new contacts or connection requests we're going to send per week. Can be anything, but I totally, in all of my programs, we set SMART goals, specific, measurable, time bound, okay? Actually realistic and achievable, because this is a mentor to tell you if they are or not. And it's very, very important. And why? Have you ever wondered why this is important? Why we do this? Let me know in the comments. Why I insist on that, why I keep training my mentees on that, why it's the first thing that we teach in my programs. Because as I told you on Instagram, I don't know if you know that saying about Google Maps. Even Google Maps, they cannot give you directions. And if you do not give it the specific area where you're based right now and where you are going, but it has to be very, very specific. Otherwise, it cannot give you specific directions, okay, to reach that goal or that specific area you want to go. So you can imagine how important is that. I have created a worksheet for you to keep track of my progress as Elena, hi Virginia, SMART goals, great subject, yeah. To keep track of your progress. Yes, progress of what? Might be progress on your marketing efforts, like how many clients or prospects you contact per week, or progress, for example, productivity, if you finish earlier or complete huger volumes in less time, or progress might be, I don't know, in your income, monthly income. So progress can be anything. Elena, please let me know what you measure with your SMART goals. So action to be taken, and I would love you to go through that with me. And of course, I have another free book, 30 pages to download for you. Set at least 2 SMART goals for the next month, semester, year. I will totally start with the next month and of course next year, because we are like in the end of this year. We're almost in December next week. And Of course, a whole new year, December and January, is a great period for you to set your next goal, what you want to achieve by the end of 2021. Define your SMART goal to work on this training and create your strategy plan. I will share with you this worksheet link to download it. And of course, you will see many more things in that, but we're going to take it a step by step during the next few days. So join me live every day, 7 p.m. Central European Time. We're going to cover each topic of this worksheet, and it will take you step by step to create your own strategy with actionable steps to create your client acquisition strategy, what you need to implement in order to achieve your goals. Might be to gain 2 direct clients, or even, for example, to double your income, but you have to set specific time frame, you have to set numbers, and it's okay if you do not achieve it, because most of us, we're afraid to set SMART goals because we think that we won't achieve it. But it's okay. We need to have those numbers in front of us to have a goal to achieve, even if we exceed it or we just do not reach it. We need to have a destination like on Google Maps in order to create a path. Even if we never reach that, for example, destination, we need to have a destination in our efforts, marketing plan, and so on, so as to keep us focused towards that direction. So let me know in the comments what is going to be your goal for this training that we're going every day, 7 p.m. Central European Time. Download the worksheet. It's a 30-page almost a worksheet with specific actions to be taken every day. So our first action to be taken is to set out at least 2 SMART goals. Might be to gain 1 client, might be to attend 1 CPD program, might be to work with a mentor, might be, I don't know, whatever you have as goals, either in your personal life or your professional. That doesn't change the way that we set those goals. And of course, it would be a great goal to set for this training that we are going through every day with me at the VShow Live, every day, different topic. And if you haven't subscribed yet, vmentoring.com/30day lives to receive notification, also to have the calendar access. So I'm sharing the link as well. To have access to the whole calendar. And to know the upcoming topics. So we're going to talk about how to identify your target market. It's the most common issue that I deal with my mentees. It's very important before you start any campaign, ads, or anything, to have identified your target market. Also to have your unique selling proposition. You're going to use it everywhere, your headline on LinkedIn, to create your content on your website, even if when you contact your ideal clients through Messenger on LinkedIn, for example, by running a prospecting campaign, then you need your unique selling proposition is going to be addressed in all of those messages. So subscribe here, vmentoring.com/30day lives to receive notification previous recordings. Let me know what are your SMART goals for the upcoming month. I would love to know, Elena, Marcella, Emmanuel. And let me know if you learned something new today. And if you have downloaded the worksheet, actually, let me know. If everything works well for you, you can have access to this training on my YouTube channel, my Facebook page, and on my LinkedIn profile anytime. So you can revisit that and take your time to actually set your SMART goals. Always take December the time. My last thing that I would like to add here too. Create your to-do list for the upcoming year, what you want to achieve. It has higher chances to reach those goals if you actually try to write them down in a SMART goals way, the way that we talked about today. I always I have a big blank sheet and I write handwritten. Of course, I write them on my PC, but I prefer, first of all, to brainstorm in a handwritten way. All of my goals for the upcoming year might be long-term goals, might be short-term goals, everything, and then I prioritize them. And then I unstructure them into actionable steps in order to achieve those goals. So I hope that this will help you to achieve your goals. Hello, Mitzi, for the upcoming year. Write everything you want to achieve in a paper. Make your priorities. What is a priority to achieve in the next month, the next 3 months, the next semester, and then the whole year, or maybe the 5 or 10 upcoming years, and then unstructure those goals into actually steps to achieve those goals. And let me know if this has helped you or not. I always do that late December, early January. And I always evaluate the previous year because I have my list there. I check it and I see what I have achieved the previous year or not. Hello, Ileana. So I always evaluate my previous year. Emmanuel says, just download. Thank you. You're welcome, Emmanuel. Let me know, but don't go through all the chapters because we are going to talk about them every day. So stay patient with me. Just start with the SMART goals on the worksheet, okay? So Valerie says, at least one client agency which will actually send me work by the end of the year. That's that's also achievable, realistic. You can get more than one agency by the end of the year. But it needs a lot of work before that, so you need to consider what you need actually to do in order to achieve that goal. So one is measurable, it's specific client agency, very specific, that will actually send you work by the end of the year, and by the end of the year is also the time bound. So it's achievable, realistic, measurable, specific, and time bound. Congratulations, Valerie. Download the worksheet to work with me with your SMART goals today and tomorrow for your target market, and step by step we're getting through all the exercises in the worksheet step by step. So take some time this month to set your SMART goals for the next year, professional goals, or even personal life, personal development goals, might be your CPD, monthly income, yearly income, client acquisition strategy, marketing strategy, whatever you prefer. And then evaluate the previous year. Always I do that at the end of the year to see what you have achieved, what did work, what didn't, and then the goals that you haven't achieved, and if you still want to achieve them, you can enter in the new list. To me, it is difficult to prioritize sometimes, yes, and I end up working up to 50 hours per week. Elena, I have the same with you, but I'm also workaholic. If that helps you, it's not always to the priorities we set, is also the time frames. Like if you tell to yourself, I'm going to translate, for example, 8 hours, and the next 4 hours, for example, I'm going to do the marketing, or whatever it works for you, or you work from Monday to Thursday, there's so many hours for translation, and then on Fridays will be devoted to your administration and marketing efforts. Maybe that will help you. For me, priorities are always set by deadlines. So whatever I have to have delivered by the end of the day, by the end of the hour, or by the end of the week comes first, and then whatever has more time to be achieved goes second and third, Elena. So let me know if that helps you. So always projects to be delivered, translation projects are first in my priority list, then administration and marketing are going next, for example, or if I have any CPD to complete and so on. Let me know if that helps. Valerie, thank you. You're welcome. Manuel, let me know about the ebook you downloaded. So thank you, all of you. I'm going on Instagram in about 40 minutes at 8 p.m. Central European Time, where I hold all the QAs, and I'm going to answer the most common questions when it comes to SMART goals. In the meantime, let me know if you have any questions. Like I'm going also to answer about how to make priorities with your schedule in order to avoid to end up working 50 hours. So more ideas, Elena, on my Instagram account at 8 p.m. Central European Time to answer your question. So happy to see you here. We finally became a company and a community. Very helpful. Thank you. You're welcome, Elena. Join me in about 30-40 minutes on Instagram, where I'm going live and I'm answering all of your questions. It was a pleasure to see all of you here. I hope that we will be able to meet in person someday. And let me know what you think about today's topic, the worksheet that you've downloaded, and of course tomorrow's topic. See you tomorrow, 7 p.m. on YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn for our actual VShow live day 12. You're welcome, Marcella. You're welcome, Elena, Emmanuel, Valerie. Thank you, all of you, for being here with me. Leana, Mitzi. See you in a bit on Instagram. Bye-bye. Have a nice evening.